D-Air is an intelligent technological platform which senses hazards and inflates a special airbag around the body. It is the only system of this kind certified by a procedure requiring over 800 tests. D-Air Racing consists of two different systems, an electronic one with an advanced algorithm and 7 sensors, and a pneumatic one with a patented 3D structure airbag. Thanks to its intelligent triggering algorithm, D-Air Racing can assess the violence of a crash and activate only when really necessary. It works without any connection to the motorcycle and weighs only 650 grams. The inertial platform inside the D-Air Racing is composed of 3 gyroscopes, 3 accelerometers, and a GPS unit, which continuously measure racetrack riding activity. Whenever an extraordinary event occurs, the system will compare the values with those present in a pre-installed database. And if the outcome of such comparison is positive, it will inflate the airbag. D-Air Racing is designed to provide additional protection, recognize danger, and inflate in the case of a high side and a low side with tumbling. The GPS will prevent the system from inflating under a speed of 50 kilometers an hour. D-Air Racing works in synergy with the existing body armor, shielding shoulders, collarbones, and limiting helmet movement. Tests performed according to European standards on shoulder protection prove that D-Air Racing diminishes the transmitted force by over 85% compared to traditional Dainese protection. At full charge, the D-Air Racing will be capable of staying active for at least 8 hours of racetrack use. So as we mentioned earlier, always charge your D-Air Racing before every racetrack use. How can you do so? Follow these steps. Open your suit, unbutton at the liner at the top, unzip it on the side, and there you go. There's a port on the back of the hump, so simply take the cable that has been provided to you with the purchase, insert. So from here, simply take the cable and plug it into any powered USB port or by using the charger that has been provided to you with the suit. As soon as you connect the USB cable to your suit, 2 sequences of battery check level will start, just as if you were turning it on, but we'll get into that later. While charging, the LED will show a red flash, which will turn blue as soon as it's complete. After correctly putting on your D-Air Racing, pull up the zip and close the on-off switch button. After closing the on-off switch, the user interface will show the remaining battery level through a sequence of 5 red or green flashes repeated twice. 5 green flashes indicate a full charge, while every red flash indicates a loss of 20% in battery life. Each sequence is separated from the next by a pause of 2 seconds. Other than showing the battery level, the LED's 3 colors also indicate the status of all components of the system. A blue flash followed by green flashes indicates that the signal is operating correctly, but is still waiting for GPS connection. This might happen inside a building or where GPS signal is yet not available. After the GPS signal has been hooked, the D-Air Racing is ready for racetrack use, and the LED will show a single sequence of blue flashes. Please remember though, for the system to trigger properly, always make sure that it has correctly identified the GPS signal first. Red flashes indicate that a system error has occurred. Switch off and on the next strap to reboot the system. If the error persists, memorize the color sequence and report them to a Dainese technician. Unstrapping the on-off switch will start the shutdown procedure, which will be signaled by a rapid sequence of red flashes for 60 seconds. The same type of persistent flash will also be seen in the case of sudden malfunction during use. In order to avoid distractions, the LED will stop flashing once the speed of 50 kilometers an hour has been exceeded. Whenever you're not using your D-Air Racing for a lengthy period of time, carry out the following operations. Charge the batteries at least every 2 months to keep them from dying out. Keep it in a dry, well-ventilated place and possibly within a temperature range between 10 and 30 degrees Celsius. Never fold or wrinkle, keep it hanging full length. And last, keep it away from sources of heat. Always protect your D-Air Racing suit from the rain. For this reason, we recommend wearing a waterproof layer that still leaves a 5 centimeter space in between in order for the system to activate properly if needed. Another interesting feature of the D-Air Racing is a possibility to access the data log inside the D-Air Racing system. Why would you want to do that? Because it allows you to access all interesting information such as top speed, best lap, average speed, just like Dainese official MotoGP riders. So first of all, log on to the Dainese official website. Click on the airbag section on the top bar. From there, select D-Air Racing. Click on Download the Data and Acquisition Software. From there, you'll be redirected to the 2D data recording website. Click on the link to download the complete software package and install it on your PC. Once installed, launch the Winter Race Kit D-Air program. Click on Create Event. For best experience, we always recommend downloading the data after each use. So from there, select the racetrack you use your deer racing on, and if no circuit is available, select no circuit. From there, simply name the event. You can either use a date or just the name of the racetrack. Once you created the event, click on the measurements field and name that one as well. That is going to be the name for the file you will be downloading. So after plugging the cable to your deer racing, connect the other end to the PC to automatically start the download. Once the download is finished, the analysis procedure will also start automatically. This will finally allow you to view all the information from your racetrack experience. The small lower window is a timeline showing the data that you have just downloaded. The bottom right window, on the other hand, shows the racetrack layout. Getting to the main window, the purple line indicates speed, the green line indicates altitude, and the orange line indicates lateral acceleration. Also, by double-clicking the main window, a pop-up chart will show, showing all details and data from that exact moment. Moreover, whenever sending your deer racing back to Dainese due to an activation, feel free to contact our Dainese after-sales team for a full report on your crash. When triggered, the system will inflate immediately and subsequently slowly deflate in approximately 30 seconds. Please bear in mind that it can only be inflated once and must be replaced after each activation. To do so, contact your nearest Dainese dealer. For any further information on your deer, please refer to the instruction manuals provided. As always, Dainese crew wishes you a safe and enjoyable ride.